Prime Minister Modi mentioned at the UN, India is land of Buddha. So culturally, spiritually, naturally, very close. And then now economically, you see the good relation, India and China, economically also is very important. So therefore, the good relation, Sino-Indian relation, something like Hindi chini bye-bye, isn't it? Is it that? I think serious Hindi chini bye-bye, I think can revive like that. So then, India, I think 1 billion, isn't it? China, about 3 billion. So over 2 billion, 2.5 billion. Big population. Traditionally, very close with Buddhist teaching and Sanskrit tradition. So I look, you see, these sort of aspects, quite hopeful. The totalitarian system, I think, cannot remain long future. Change. This 1,000-year-old spiritual tradition remain another few centuries. Okay. Next question.
I've always seen you smiling and laughing. What makes you angry?
Microphone. Yes.
Your Holiness, I've always seen you smiling and laughing. What makes you angry?
Now, as a practitioner of Bodhicitta, altruism, according Shankardeva's teaching, I realize ultimate source of unhappiness is anger. So the whole sentient being, we usually call mother sentient being. So training these things, then almost, you see, entire phenomena appears very positive. Even sometimes I critical view some of these deities, very wrathful deities. Sometimes I feel love. And according to my own sort of teaching, some sort of initiation, abhisheka, at the beginning, gektor, expel evil forces. Now, last few years, I no longer practice that. Nothing to expel. We all are our mother-centered being. So this practice, very, very helpful. Very helpful. Because targeting job tam지 장안 저거 대신 이다니 바로 대란 정도 person 하다 해밀어서 가월티스 쉬우시도가 슈그라.
And so this verse from Shantideva's Bodhisattvacharya Avatara is a very powerful verse, which says, today in the before the sight of all the Tathagatas or the Buddhas, I call upon all everyone to the feast of Buddhahood, and in the meantime also temporary blissful and happiness. Happiness in the world itself, and therefore all the gods and demigods and the rest be happy and joyful.
So I use my brain maximum way how to bring inner peace. Anger is the most powerful destroyer of inner peace. And self-centered, selfish, that also one sort of source. So the altruism is opposition of self-centered, selfish, that it reduces. Then unique Buddhist theory nothing exists as appears, as I already mentioned, quite similar, quantum physics. So that reduce, so absolute sort of,
So that reduces your strong grasping at things as if they have absolute existence.
So, the Jashada Timusum, number tolling John Sums, took the me to Chijilo, Temperland John Jurus, Zawashok.
And Master Nagarjuna's Mulla Madhyamaka Karika says, our attachment, anger, and confusion arises because of this
Number tolling John Jurus.
some kind of a mental construct. And then
Namdos Kareslavna took the me to Chijilo.
mental construct here refers to, misapprehension or misconception of the reality.
So the practice of bodhicitta and the practice of understanding about shunyata, this is my main practice. Now over almost 60 years. So very, very helpful to weaken all these destructive emotions, including anger, like that. And of course, since childhood, my mother, very, very compassionate. So we, children of our mother, we never saw mother angry face. Always sort of compassionate. So I usually describe my mother was the first teacher of compassion for me. So like that. So now here, many ladies and also sort of as males, you should teach your children from childhood anger, hatred. These are very bad for their own health and very bad for study. So compassionate mind, loving kindness is very useful in order to carry human intelligence more normal way. Too much anger, human intelligence cannot function normally. Okay. Next question.